Hello, my name is Larry Chapman. I'd like to welcome you to this presentation on why take Level 4, the Certified Worksite Wellness Program Consultant certification from the WellCert program provided by the Chapman Institute. Our agenda for this particular presentation includes the following items. First of all, we're going to look at an overview of the 4 levels of the WellCert program. Secondly, we'll look at the 4 areas of emphasis that we address in the Level 4 certification program. Then I'd like to cover with you some of the actual slides that are highlight slides from the Level 4 course. Then a description of some of the case characteristics for Nile.com, which is our case organization for the Level 4 course. Then I'd like to cover with you the content of the tools that we provide in the Level 4 course. And then to discuss briefly the venues available for you to get this particular level of certification and the cost of that certification. And finally, how to get some of your additional questions perhaps answered about whether the Level 4 Certified Worksite Wellness Program Consultant certification is an appropriate choice for you. Let's first start with an overview of the WellCert program. And Level 1, Certified Wellness Program Coordinator level, emphasizes the design characteristics and the foundational knowledge that's necessary for us to do worksite wellness. Level 2 emphasizes 12 operational skills that are important in the context of actually operating or managing a worksite wellness program. Level 3 emphasizes the application of 12 additional skills for the large organizations and large organizational context for wellness. And finally, Level 4, which is our focus in this particular presentation, it emphasizes consultation skills and specialized technical knowledge for anyone that is working on health management in working populations. Our emphasis at Level 4 follows 4 major challenges. The first is that we provide thought leadership for the organizations that we're working either with or in. And the skills that we focus on are how to facilitate large design projects for wellness programs. Secondly, how to work with C-suite relationships effectively in large organizational settings. Third, how to integrate positive psychology in terms of the context of thought leadership around wellness. Our second major challenge that we address in Level 4 is meeting organizational needs, and the areas and skills that we work on in that particular area of challenge is how to create wellness-oriented work cultures, how to integrate work-life balance into programming, both for novelty as well as ultimate quality of life implications and well-being implications. Our third area of skill around this particular challenge is how to create a vision for the future of your wellness program, how to potentially catalyze and capitalize on people's sense of vision around the wellness activities. Our third challenge that we address in Level 4 is to help you have the analytic know-how to be able to operate in large organizational environments, but also with a strategic focus. And the areas that we work on in terms of skills are how to conduct a health claims analysis for planning, targeting, and evaluation purposes, how to use the health risk-cost relationship knowledge that the field of epidemiology has provided us, and then how to estimate budget requirements. So it gets more at the analytic side of managing and dealing with wellness in large organizational or complex organizational settings. Our fourth challenge that the Level 4 program addresses is our consulting effectiveness. And there we look at how to integrate disability management. It's how we make sense out of paid time off, sick leave, various types of administrative leave, and then how we handle short-term disability, long-term disability, and how we integrate wellness activities within those areas. And then the next area of skill that we tend to focus on in the level 4 course is how to assure programs produce the results that we want. So we look at what's called the flywheel concept. And how to improve your consulting skills is the last area that we focus on in this particular area of challenge. So in summary, these are the 4 major challenges we attempt to address with the content of skills that are covered in the Level 4 Certified Worksite Wellness Program Consultant Certification course. Now let's look at some highlights from slides from the Level 4 course. Our first one deals with the utility of claims analysis, and we're looking at the types of data that we essentially might look at to give greater insight into the effects of a wellness program and or the needs that need to be addressed in terms of targets. And you can see basically some of the utility in the planning environment, in the targeting environment, and in the evaluation environment or function within our wellness program. So again, we look at how to do this type of claims analysis. This next visual or slide deals with some of the signature strengths that are part of the Center for Positive Psychology at the University of Pennsylvania, and it deals with these signature strength areas that are oftentimes what we focus on as we think about how to integrate positive psychology into the context of our worksite wellness program. This next visual or slide is from the outline of the planning process, which deals with the design and facilitation of large-scale program design projects. And it basically deals with a process we call the wellness program development cycle, and it works from the top all the way down to the right and then around in a iterative way that helps us think about the various major steps in being able to develop a wellness program that's sustainable and produces the results that we want. This last slide deals with the realities of consulting, and we talk about each one of these realities and how it shapes and affects our ability to be an effective consultant to organizations that are doing worksite wellness. The case characteristics that go along with the case for the Level 4 program, and this is where you take all of the 12 skills and you have an opportunity to apply them to this case organization. Our case organization is a giant online retailer. We call the organization Nile.com. However, if you think of Amazon.com, you're probably not too far afield. It's about 220,000 employees, 50 major locations, both technical locations and distribution centers, 65% in the distribution area, 11% in the technical area, and 24% of that 220,000 plus employees are global employees. The organization uses what's called a shared responsibility model. It has very strong financials. It provides 3 health plan options plus some global options for the global staff. And it's 61% male, and it uses a full flex style benefit program, but the health related costs tend to be increasing at a fairly fast pace. So that's the case organizational characteristics that we work with at this particular Level 4 Certified Wellness Worksite Wellness Program Consultant level. Now let's look at the Level 4 Toolkit contents. And those include the following tools. First of all, a concept paper for a new wellness program, and it's a shift in design from a more traditional wellness program to a results-driven wellness program. The tool 4-2 is a data collection instrument for a wellness program. It's essentially what a consultant could use to collect information in coming up with a design of a wellness program for virtually any sized organization. Tool 4-3 is a case study of an integrated disability management solution. So it takes you through step by step of how you can help the client organize their absence-related benefits to bring about a better integrated and more efficient solution for them. Tool 4-4 is a summary of the injury prevention skills, and that deals with work-related injury prevention, home injury prevention, vehicular injury prevention, and recreational injury prevention. Tool 4-5 are the diagnostic codes associated with major modifiable risk factors. So it allows you to cull from your claims data the specific size and magnitude of claims costs associated with particular modifiable health risk. Tool 4-6 is a glossary of key health insurance terms. Tool 4-7 are the characteristics of an ideal health plan design. Tool 4-8 deals with what does it take to create a culture of wellness. Tool 4-9 are the updated HERO risk premium data, and that's for risk conversion, or what's called the risk conversion method for coming up with economic return from a wellness program. Tool 4-10 is a sample proposal for a wellness program, so it provides an opportunity for you to provide to a client a basic proposal for a wellness program. Tool 4-11 is the results hierarchy for worksite wellness. So it discusses and deals with what those lower level and lower order are results, as well as higher order results. Tool 4-12 looks at the possible metrics for managing a results-driven wellness program. Tool 4-13 is a futuristic look at worksite wellness, and it's called A Morning with Marie. And it essentially can be used as a kickoff tool or an icebreaker tool for a retreat which focuses on the future of your wellness program. Tool 4-14 is one look at generational differences in wellness and some of the implications for our programming. Tool 4-15 is an example of a budget for a large employee wellness program. Tool 4-16 is Making Wellness Work, detailed discussion of wellness incentive pay values, and that covers about 25 different pay values. Now let's look at some of the venues available for you to become certified at the Level 4 Certified Worksite Wellness Program Consultant level. First of all, our live webinars are in July and January. The one coming up in July starts on the 13th of July and then includes the 20th, the 27th, and August 3rd. It goes for 3 hours a day, and its timing is from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. So 8 to 11 Pacific, 11 to 2 Eastern. And we also have an online, fully online self-paced program option. So that allows you to work at your pace across the material that's provided in the Level 4 certification program. And you can start that basically anytime. The cost of these is $8.99, although we usually provide the ability for you to have $100 off of that $8.99, so it brings the price down to $7.99. If you in fact are funding this yourself rather than your employer, or you are working for a nonprofit organization or at a state, county, or local or federal level, then the cost can actually go down to $6.99 with a $200 discount. So those are some of the details of how you can basically get some of the various ways in which you can get the certification training. Now, the questions that you have remaining, there's several ways for you to get those answered. First of all, you can email customer support at support@chapmaninstitute.com, Or you can leave us a message at this particular phone number, 206-552-9399. Or you can visit our website at chapmaninstitute.com. And any of these methods should allow you to either speak with someone or set up a conversation to be able to talk through more of what is involved in this particular level of certification training. So I'd like to thank you for viewing this presentation and for inquiring about the Level 4 certification program. Hope you have a healthy, well, and productive day.